Welcome to Alexa's Tech Room. Great product but covered Amazon name. Kindle Oasis Premium Leather Cover. The Kindle Oasis Premium Leather is sold by Amazon. Product linked in the description below. Designed to perfectly fit the ergonomic contours of your Kindle Oasis 9th, 10th generation only will not fit prior generation Kindles. Supple premium leather protects your Kindle and develops a natural patina, making each cover unique. Opens and closes just like a book to wake your Kindle or put it to sleep. Thin and lightweight, design allows for hours of comfortable reading. Magnetic attachment ensures cover is securely closed. 4.5 out of 5 stars. The aforementioned item has a total of 2318 reviews. Product linked in the description below. The first review is from Ralph Ives. Great product but covered Amazon name. 4.0 out of 5 stars. I rarely write product reviews, but felt I had to compare the Amazon Oasis leather cover with the AO2 Skin Touch for the new Oasis. I purchased both and returned the AO2 despite my belief that this product is better value for money. The Amazon cost 3 times the price of the AO2, which fits well over the Oasis, feels very soft, does not show scratches as easily as the Amazon, and seems like it would protect the Oasis. I was also impressed that AO2 included directions for a product review which showed confidence. But I liked the real leather of the Amazon and the darker color. Also, the Amazon cover is a tad bit sturdier and would appear to offer a little more protection if the Oasis were dropped. I was very turned off by the Amazon name on the cover and almost returned it for that reason alone, but I realized I could cover the name Amazon with a mailing sticker that has my name and address. So I gave AO2 a 5 rating and Amazon a 4, because the cost of the latter is way too high, but kept it. This review is from Jeremy French. Fairly leather. 4.0 out of 5 stars. This cover is perfectly functional, and it fits the Oasis great. However, the bulk of the case is made of plastic, with just a paper-thin veneer of leather glued onto the outside, and a similar velour or velvet on the interior where it touches the screen. It's just enough to give it the feel and smell of leather, but the leather is a surface finish only. That's probably a decent design choice, given that a full leather cover would probably weigh much more than the Kindle itself. It might be unwieldy or fatigue your hands during reading. Even with this thing, I find I prefer to take it off for long reading sessions. It's just that the Oasis is so thin and light when it's naked that it's a pleasure to read on, and the cover detracts from that a fair bit. Other than that though, it's decent enough. In all, it's a decent case, but calling it a leather case is a bit misleading. This review is from Waldo. Great case. 5.0 out of 5 stars. This really does a good job. I think it is worth the extra cash. The case is a very sturdy, lightweight polycarbonate material that does a good job of protecting the Kindle. The cover flap can be used as an easel. Pretty happy with it overall. You may not. Just to address the problem people have with scratches. They are easy to remove. Just use your thumb in a circular motion, and they buff right out, leaving a nicely mottled, worn appearance. Then there's the complaint that the leather component of this case is thin. It is. It would be very heavy if it were any other way. The leather has a durable suede finish. This review is from Daisy Kane. Very nice. 5.0 out of 5 stars. I wasn't sure about this at first. I didn't like the look or feel of the leather, and it seemed too thin, but it has been very durable, and it keeps getting better looking with use. I wasn't sure before, but now I love it. This review is from Arthurian Tapestry. Transformed the tactile experience of reading a Kindle. 4.0 out of 5 stars. I was put off by a number of negative reviews, and based on the photos and issues mentioned, it definitely looks like there were some quality control issues at play here. I hesitated and even read the Kindle naked for a while, using the gray sleeve that you see pictured below the leather cover, and which I still use to protect my leather case, Kindle and all. Okay, now throw another reason that I almost thought of knocking another starth price. The Kindle Oasis is already pricey enough, but I guess if we are willing to fork for one, then the last thing we want to do is slap something cheap open ithence. I read the Kindle naked from a sleeve most of the time. This would be a 5-star product if they had embossed Kindle in lieu of the marketplace Amazon, and I know this a mere personal preference, which most won't care or think about at all. In any case, the price ought to be a bit more reasonable and fair. But Amazon has usually put out cases that I've really enjoyed, from Kindle Touch with its lighted cover to the Kindle Voyage with its pragmatic origami cover. This cover is not pragmatic, but is very pleasing to the touch and to the reading experience. If you are on the fence about this cover as I was, you might want to consider those things that please you most, and you may want to look for the other Amazon cases for the Oasis, for which there is a cheaper, waterproof version, which makes a lot of sense considering the device is waterproof. I am an armchair reader, so this literally covers my needs nicely. I eventually ordered, and when it arrived I kept all the packaging and everything as intact as I could, because the reviews had shown some pretty rough covers. I was pleasantly surprised to find the leather cover to be far more aesthetically pleasing to the eye than I'd anticipated. The brownness is not as black as others described, definitely a dark brown that lightens depending on your surroundings. So on the aesthetics front, I was more than happy. I do have a caveat for which I knocked a star that's been mentioned in other reviews. Why emboss the Amazon logo on the front and on the inner flap? I would felt the same or worse if I had bought a nice leather cover and had Walmart embossed on it. Why not just keep it simple with Kindle? After all, the cover oughtn't be calling to mind your shopping experience, which is Amazon, but rather to your reading experience, which is Kindle. Some reviews mentioned that the cover would add a considerable heft to the Kindle. On this alone, I was prepared to return, but I didn't find the extra weight at all noticeable or an issue, but this may be due to the fact that I do read a lot of heavy annotated editions, and so a Kindle will always be lighter no matter what. This review is from Amazon customer. I like it. The item was rated 5.0 out of 5 stars. I am glad I got this cover. It looks nice and seems to be functional. Is holding up well after several months' use. This review is from Annabelle Brew Gomez. Excellent. 5.0 out of 5 stars. Excellent. This review is from Matoskin. Great looking functional case, but gets in the way of one of the Oasis's best ergonomic features. 4.0 out of 5 stars. I left my prior Kindle Oasis on a plane and never recovered it. Previously, I kept my Kindle in a slipcase, which was nice, but I never liked having to take the Kindle out of case every time I used it, especially while traveling. So when I bought my new Kindle Oasis, I purchased this case instead of another slip. I really like the case. It fits the Kindle Oasis very nicely, and I like being able to just pull the Kindle out of my bag, flip the cover open and start using it. The case is durable, looks great, and is comfortable to hold. I actually like the feeling of the leather more than the cold metal of the Kindle. The only drawback is that the Kindle Oasis has a thicker portion on one side that makes it very comfortable to hold for long periods of time one-handed. When you flip the cover of this case over to the back, you lose this ergonomic feature. It is still fine for holding and reading, but when I'm home, I like to take Kindle out of the case and just put it in the case when traveling. This review is from Chris. Perfect. 5.0 out of 5 stars. Love the leather smell. Nice feel. Glad I got. This review is from Jimmy Hallman. Was reluctant to buy but very impressed. Update after 3. 5 years, still 5-star. 5.0 out of 5 stars. Having had very good satisfaction with multiple previous Amazon-branded leather Kindle covers, I was somewhat reluctant to purchase this one, not due to price, but rather some of the other unfavorable reviews and photos. I was prepared to send back if not as advertised. I was also concerned about how it lays flat and bulk while reading. Another surprise: when folded back, the magnetic cover firmly latches to the back and lays flat. I previously thought I would want to remove from the case. Nope, it stays in the case now, but can be removed relatively easy. An interesting discovery: Audible will run with the case closed. Mine, without it, goes to the screensaver light off, and Audible still runs via Bluetooth. Nice touch, Amazon. Some of the Asus complaints expectations others have mentioned are probably understandable. In fact, when this fist arrived, I was sure it was really the correct case based on some of those reviews and photos. Unlike many typical leather products, the color and finish are really not able to be photographed very well. If one is expecting a smooth and shiny Italian leather finish, this is not the cover for you. If one is expecting a soft, supple Napa-type leather, well, this isn't that either. However, if one wants an excellent feel and grip, in my opinion and summary, I really wished I had not put off buying for so long. This is the best Kindle and the best cover to date. Update: after some time of daily use, my 5-star rating still stands, and I would probably give it 6 now if I could. The pictures of scratched up cases that others have shown in the past just don't hold true on this unit. However, I was not only pleasantly surprised, I am delighted with the quality and obvious engineering thought that went into every aspect of this design. Mine even beating around the house, in my computer bag. Any scratch that appeared was simply wiped away. The felt grip of this leather, although hard to describe, is great. I would love to have it on other devices as well. Very pleased and would most definitely still recommend. 3. 5-year update. Yeah, still in use after 3.5 years. Minor wear, but has held up remarkable well. I've added a few pics to show condition after all these years. I will first admit the finish is not what is generally one thinks of when one assumes a smooth coated dyed finish on the leather. It has turned out to be a great purchasing decision, has been worth every penny to me, and has kept my Kindle as the day it was new. Almost 1,000 books, audiobooks, and documents later. In my personal opinion, this is far better. Grip is absolutely amazing. The short suede raw finish gives an incredibly nice yet secure feel. I was preconcerned about the added bulk of a case. Pleasantly surprised again. Our first question is from B. Does this stay fixed to the Kindle better than the original leather cover that was pulled from the store? Yes, it does stay fixed much better. You have to pull fairly hard to break the magnetic field. For both this and the current standard leather cover. Product linked in the description below. For more content like this, please subscribe and click the bell icon so you are notified of new uploads. We upload new videos every day. See you next time.